I had to mute it. Halfway through, I just, I couldn't listen anymore. And I sat there staring at my screen, asking myself, how did we get here? How did we get to a place where a man is sitting in the Oval Office, literally pleading for his country's survival? And the response is indifference, jokes, petty remarks about his clothes. A war is tearing his country apart. People are dying. He's not there to play politics. He's there because his people need help. And the response? A smirk? A question about whether or not he owns a damn suit? That's what broke me. Like, wow. I had to press mute on my laptop. I don't know if it's anger or embarrassment or just exhaustion, but something inside me snapped. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. Because we see this, we hear this, we know what's happening. We live in a time where there's no excuses. The cameras are on. The microphones are live. We are witnessing it in real time. And yet somehow, people still find a way to deny it, to justify it, to pretend like it's not what we just saw with our own eyes. How do we lose our ability to recognize truth when it's right in front of us? I don't want to make this about politics. This isn't about left or right. This isn't about parties. This is about humanity. And right now, I feel like the people in that room, the ones who may have laughed, the ones who rolled their eyes, the ones who shrugged it off, they don't have it. But here's the thing. We do. And I know this because when this war started, I saw humanity firsthand. I live in Hungary. We share a border with Ukraine. And when everything broke out, people I know, friends of mine, people who mean a lot to me, they didn't wait. They didn't sit around debating politics. They acted. I have some friends of mine that took one of their properties and turned it into a refugee center. No charge, no questions, just a place where Ukrainian women and children, because that's who were fleeing at the time, while the men went to fight the war, could find safety, a hot meal, a place to rest, internet access so they could reach their families, someone to help them figure out where to go next. That's humanity. I wanted to do something too. I have a podcast company here, Budapest.fm, and I thought, this war is happening right now. People are living through it right now. Let them tell their stories. And when things aren't in the headlines, people stop talking about them. They stop paying attention. I know Ukrainians, I know Russians, I know expat Russians. I had to take interviews down because they were afraid for their families back home, afraid that just being seen helpful could put them in danger. So, yeah, when I watched that press conference and I saw how dismissive, how cold these men were in that room, It hit me differently because I know better. Because I know better. My parents taught me better. I've seen better. And if what I saw last night doesn't make people question the decisions we've made, if it doesn't make them stop and say, wait a minute, this isn't okay, then I don't know what will. I had to say something. I had to speak my mind because staying silent, muting it completely, that doesn't seem to be an option anymore.